What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. And in this video, I am going to be showing you the Eastman and Laird's Leonardo. That's right, the old school red bandana Ninja Turtle Leonardo. I don't have any time. I mean, I'm a Ninja Turtle fan, for real. I mean, seriously. I don't know where I would be in life or who I would be if it wasn't for the Ninja Turtles. Seriously, there are so many different properties that make up an 80s kid that has influenced us in so many different ways to where we're just who we are because of those different properties. And Ninja Turtles, for sure, is something that I like. I don't know who I would be if it wasn't for Ninja Turtles. That and Karate Kid. And then, like I said, various other things. But Ninja Turtles, for sure. However, I never knew anything about them being red back in the day. I grew up off of the widely known Pizza Turtles, where they had the blue, the purple, the yellow, the or orange bandana and the red bandana, right? I knew nothing about them being all red. But of course, I learned over the years that that's how they started. And then I like how they did the whole tribute in the 2012 Turtle series, where they showed the red turtles too, show how brooding they were, and how it was just kind of cool. But I never really wanted to jump into it because I was introduced to them with the colors. I like that. And these red colors, of course, is it's a nod to Daredevil. We know that Turtles and Daredevil, they have that connection. It's like kind of part of the Marvel universe, but kind of not part of the Marvel universe, and vice versa. Daredevil's part of the Turtle universe, but kind of not, because they didn't really give the names, even though in the first issues of both series, of both IPs, it has the same exact scene with Matt Murdock getting hit by a tub of chemicals or whatever, or hit over the head, and then there's always the kid in both scenes with the bowl of turtles, and it spills, and it just, it's that thing. So I like that. I like how cool that is. So at any point in time, you can have a Daredevil figure being inside a Ninja Turtle atmosphere. You got a diorama? Go ahead and do that. Just play around with having Karai or Elektra or whomever just be in their atmosphere, and it'll make sense. It should, for those who understand and know this. If you didn't know that before, you know that now. So here we are with this particular turtle, which I found at Target. And I was like, you know what? I saw Michelangelo first, and I saw him, and I was like, you know what? I don't have this, and if I were to get any turtle, Leonardo's my favorite. That's my boy, my first. So if it was him and I saw Donnie, it's a slight chance I probably would have gotten both of them. But no, it was probably a good thing that I only saw just Leo and Mikey. And I was like, I saw Mikey, like, I'm not going to get Mikey. But then Leo showed up. Matter of fact, I pulled something out and Leo fell down on the floor. And I was like, oh, it's Leo. So I grabbed him. But anyway, cool looking turtle. It looks like he has some pretty cool articulation from his hips, from how his legs are. And I just want to check this thing out because I think he really looks cool. And I think it's a good idea to have, is if you're a Ninja Turtle fan, to have some of the old stuff too. Like I have the other Playmates ones where it's like the original design of the turtles that Eastman and Laird did, but it has the, the multicolors. I don't have anything with red. So I think it was a good idea to at least have at least one, right? At least one. And I definitely didn't get that big 4-pack that, NECA wants like $100+ $150 for that thing. I'm like, nah, I'm good. So here we are with the old school design of Leo, looking all gritty, because these turtles were about business. They were cutting folks, they were stabbing folks, they were cussing, they were doing all that. They were the gritty turtles, if you want to call them that. So you have the Pizza Turtles and the Gritty Turtles. Anyway, so I'm going to open them up and see what he has to offer, because they always give you nice, thoughtful packaging. It's hard to get rid of this packaging because of how thoughtful it is. And then the artwork on the inside is a nice little but nice little background that you can use. And I kind of keep that too. I actually have some that I've kept from other NECA packages. So I think I'll probably do the same thing with this one. So I'm going to open him up, excuse me, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so here he is out of the packaging, and I should have known that it was going to be this backdrop. I have quite a few of these. I think it came with Baxter Stockman. It came with Jack Kirby. Well, Kirby, but we know that's Jack Kirby. And some other ones. Yeah, so I have at least 2 of these already. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with them. It's the same building. I don't know what's significant about this building and the other buildings around it, but it's cool. You know, it's nothing I think that I should keep, but whatever, right? Anyway, still a cool box. I'm going to put them back in the box most likely until I figure out exactly where I'm going to put them. Now let's take a look at the accessories. This was something I didn't expect to see. I was not expecting, see, let me move you out the way. Thank you, sir. I was not expecting to see a bow and arrow. We got a nice bow with some nice resistance. You can actually launch an arrow if you wanted to. And here's the arrow, long tip arrow. This is one of those, business arrows. And I like how it has the cut on the end. That means it can actually fit onto the rope and it will fly. That's kind of cool. So I'm going to try this. Have him hold him. And let's see, put this right here, which it goes in there. You can probably pose him this way, but be careful. And I'm going to try to launch this thing and see how hard it launches. Of course, it has a nice big, okay, that was lame. That was so lame. And that happened on camera. You all saw it. It came right back at me. It was stupid, but you understand what I'm saying. It can pop out. Matter of fact, I understand why it's not popping out. Because it's definitely not supposed to do that. This right here is in the way. It's not like feathery, where it can just kind of just slide out. It's going to easily be stupidly pop out. Okay, so, but yeah, it's definitely for show. It's cool. If you have something else that doesn't have such a harsh, I guess you want to call these feathers, whatever, a harsh end, then yeah, it can fly out a little bit differently. Or maybe you want to kind of cheat it and have it go a little bit to the side, maybe. Yeah, it popped out that way. It actually went that far. So, yeah. But anyway, that's a cool thing. You can play with that if you want to, but it is functional. That's the important part. All right, so let's look at some of the other ones. We have the bandana because the Leonardo has the one that's over his shoulder. It curves over. I like this one, but this one can also go on his back like that. Or up in the air, I guess, like this. Wind blowing, that looks kind of cool because he's on the rooftop and this could be just out to the side. So that's a nice little dynamic look for him. We'll get to him in a minute because he is going to be, he looks great. All right, let's see. The swords. Swords have that nice kind of bluish tint to it. It is a little bendy. It's not like Heat Boys with the die cast. They are NECA with the plastic. Excuse me. And also has the bluish tip. But it's a nice long handle for a 2-hand hold or a big 1-hand turtle hold. And that looks nice. And that can fit right into his sword holder, or sheath, which we will see in a minute. Same thing with the other one because Leonardo comes with 2. Then he has the fist, 2 fists, just like he has 2 open hands. Really cool. Got the black right there inside the hand. Give you that nice line and artwork like he just stepped out of the comic book. Really cool. And then we have these ninja stars, which look like gears. These holes, man. It's like, what else can you do with these? There's something else I can do with these. Put these ninja stars on some type of rod, and I don't know, maybe we can just keep them there or something. I don't know. Have some type of design. So you had like some type of lair or some type of weapon holder, and then you just put the ninja stars on the whole rod. And then whenever you need a ninja star, you just grab it. Grab this off. But of course, you would need more than just 3, unless you have a short, small rod or something. And now we're going to go to this Utrom head, which I guess could fit on something. It's kind of, back up a little bit. You see, it's kind of uneven. So somebody could wear it. I don't know if the other turtles give you like I guess a way to complete the Utrom. I don't know. I didn't even look at that. I just read and saw. I was just wondering what this was, and I looked it up on NECA, and it said it comes with Utrom head. Like, all right, but nice looking head, I guess. Maybe you can put on some other figure if you can find a peg that big. I don't know. Trophy, Terminator head. You know, I guess it could be a Terminator head, maybe. You're just sitting there. Do 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 do. I don't know. That gives me some ideas. All right, here we go. Let's look at the man, the one we're here for. Look at him. That's pretty cool. The greens. The green is nice and green. It's popping green. I like this green. It's a cool looking green. I don't think I have any other turtle that has this color here. He's a little saturated with this light right now in the camera, but it looks amazing. I like that. All right, so his deltoid or shoulder doesn't cause him to move, causes him to be not as articulated as you want him to be because it's right there. This one goes a little higher. Why does that go higher? It's like a bigger shoulder on his left shoulder. Was you've been working your left shoulder more than your right? Oh, really? That's different. Very different. I didn't think this would be so... okay. You can't go that high over here. How can we make that work? Is there a way to... No, that's it. This part right here, this part of his shoulder is... You see the line right there. He's been working that thing out. It's not going to work. I don't know. Can you see the little gap there? And there's no gap there. It's just, why did they do this? Hold on. No, nope. It's still not going. Wait a minute. Did it make? It still didn't do it, man. It's like I'm pushing it in, but I don't really need to. It's just. Let's get past that. Let's move past it. All right, but anyway, he has good articulation with his arms. He can go up. So let's see. He can maybe put his sword in his hand like this. It's not that long, so no, can't do that. Let's back it up here. So you can't do this, as I was trying a moment ago. Can't do that, but you can do it this way and maybe cross him over his chest a little bit. Nope, can't do that because it's NECA. You can't go too far. So it's NECA, man. I'm glad they have the whole bicep swivel here so we can twist his arm the way we really want to. But you can't do too much cross-body movement other than maybe just have him hands like this, like put up your dukes. So if we change these out for fists, it look like, all right, so my weapons are down. So now it's all fisticuffs now. I'm ready. Fisticuffs. I can dig that. That's cool. But that's it with that. All right. Let's get to something else here. This chest, the soft part of his shell, inside is nice, pliable right here at the lower portion. This belt doesn't move all the way. This part moves, which doesn't really need to, but it has that nice little pliableness to it, and that's okay. That's absolutely okay. Which means you cannot do anything with his torso. There's no bending in the torso. No bending at all in the chest. The shell doesn't bend, nothing. It's just all legs. All legs, and you see he can go down this far. Maybe a little bit further because of him kicking. So let's back up a little bit because he is a big boy. Like this. Like he's looking for something. I thought of... Where's the ninja star? Have you seen the ninja star? No, that's my other hand. Where's the ninja star? There it is. Oh, thank you. That's what it looks like, though. But this is the young Leo. He's not the old Leo. Matter of fact, we don't even have an old Leo. Even the last Ronin figures are, just older, but they ain't, Sonny. Like they are related to Cecil the turtle. Wind resistance. Just wind resistance. Silly rabbit. All right. So there's a nice grit, right? The grit in his face. They don't have extra heads, so it's just all about the grit. And that's fine. That's really fine because they're just going with one particular look for this in design, which is that grit look. And that's all right with me. I'm okay with that. And that's the thing about it. You can't tell whose head this is. You can literally put any of the other turtles' heads on the bodies, and you would not be able to tell a difference. Matter of fact, why would you even change the bodies? You just basically just change the weapons. That's all you have to do. I'm just looking at the box right now, and you'll see it's just changing the weapons. I mean, it doesn't matter what you got. Change the weapons, and you got all of them. Weird. So if I literally had all the weapons, I can probably grab some other weapons from like some other NECA ones and just, hey, it's Raph, it's Leo. But no, you really can't because of the main difference here, which we need to get to on his shell. This doesn't move. You can't take this off. It doesn't port off. It's part of him, so you really can't just make him be Raphael. Obviously, it's Leonardo because his swords go right in here. So it was a cool idea, but it was thwarted as soon as I looked at the back of them. All right, so here is it does go in a certain way. So bam, can it go this way? It can't go that way. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As you can see, it just open. So however you want to do it, there's no wrong or right way to do it. There you go. But it slides in there. It's sturdy. It doesn't slide out. That's how you need it to be. Maybe come out a little bit just because he's ready to open it up. And he can reach back that far, so that's cool. He can reach back this far and have it in his hand and make it look like he's about to go ahead and go at it. I can dig that. That's cool. I'm not going to put him on there, but you can definitely put his hand in there to grab the sword, right? Maybe that's why this left hand is so... Okay, that makes sense now. His left hand is... Okay, see, that makes sense. You see that? His left or right arm, excuse me, is more flexible because that's where his swords are. This one is not that flexible because it just... You know what? It doesn't even matter, does it? But you see this one come just a little bit closer. A little bit closer. But I think it kind of makes sense. With it being like this and this one just has just a little bit more articulation and can go up a little bit more versus this one. It's like they just say, hey, just cheat a little bit. I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of it. I am trying to make sense of why this one doesn't go up as high as this one. So just work with me. Let me know if you get a better idea because it's just, I don't know. Okay. Well, let's go back here. All right. So here we are with the back of the turtle. And yes, nice, good texture on the sheath. Not sure what that's about. Like, is he keeping score? What's he doing? But you see the nice little scratches, nice little texture, gives some character on his shell. Some, I don't know if they're just lines, shadows, or he actually got, cut a little bit. I don't know. But it works either way. And then, of course, they have the tail. The turtle tail. So weird to have this. Please don't tell me you can articulate. You can freaking turn this thing. Why would you want to do that? Who's saying, hey, hold on, turn his tail this way? Oh, yeah, I like that. That's a good look because that signifies what? What could this signify? When the turtle's tail is up, that means something? If it does, anybody who knows about turtles and know, like, if there's a difference in how their turtle or how their tails are, if it's upright or to the left or down, if it means something, let me know. Let me know if that means something because this is just Now I don't even know where to leave it. Do I want it up like this? I guess yes. We'll do it like a bunny rabbit or a dog or something. I don't know. It's weird, weird. Okay. So I was talking about the articulation with the legs. He goes up. He doesn't really articulate much with his feet. Boom. Yep. Nice 2 toes. Good. The per NECA, right? Per NECA. Doesn't go that far. Per NECA. Twist his leg so he can do a roundhouse, but it can't. Oh, wait a minute. Can it go high? Can't go that high because he's got the short legs and it's just. Wait a minute. Wait. Ah, there we go. Now we go. But we can't crunch, so it's just. He's looking up. Look down a little bit. There you go. Look, there you go. And now he's kicking. Yeah. No pivot. So I can't make him do a knife kick. Ooh, that was not supposed to happen. But since you're off, let's put the fist on. Okay, that was easy. But anyway, double jointed elbows, just, don't really do that much for it. But there you go. That looks like he's about to do something. And then you just throw this in there and he just... Yeah, give me a punching bag. Grab me Keno's punching bag, and there you go. Looking like he's doing something. Working the bag. That's a good kick. Can he stand? Can he balance? He is really back heavy, so he is not standing like I really want him to. Nah, we ain't doing that. He ain't standing. No matter how big his feet are, he ain't standing like you really want him to. He is heavy over here. So, but anyway, that's a cool look. If he had a stand or something, he can just be kicking the bag, maybe leaning on the bag or something, whatever. But that's cool. So the splits, basically what I'm trying to tell you is he can do the splits or trying to show you. And that tail, oh my gosh, that tail, that tail. Ugh. Weird. Okay, that was something. All right, so now he's got a full split because I just turned this around. So he's got a full split now. Full Van Damme in here. So he can train doing the splits. Boom. And boom. You can turn his feet up a little bit, turn them down. And, well, he was doing it. Just chill out for a second. Come on. All right, back up. There you go. Yep, that's a good one. That's a good stretch. I was actually doing that before I got in this video, doing my stretches. So, yeah, that's cool. I can dig that. Nice looking turtle. I think that's pretty much it regarding this turtle, man. There's nothing else really going on with him other than, just the pure beautiful look. You can't really twist to the side too much. You got this. So, that's great, but no twisting to the side because this is here. So you're trying to turn them all the way around. It's like that. Weird. Probably have him go all the way around. Okay, don't want to make him too loose. But he's loose enough. Loose enough. Pretty cool design, man. Pretty cool design. Calf muscles are nice and big, as they always are with the turtles. Oh, got holes. What can you use that with? Can we use it with a cheapskate? Can we use it with that? I don't think so. The holes are not that big, and this guy's humongous, so we really can't do that. Feet is too big for the cheapskate. Too big. Absolutely. No, you can't do that. Wait a minute. He's in there. All right, hold on. Let's just bear with me for a minute. Because this is... I'm going to try to make something work. Hold on. Okay. So, yeah. He can fit on the cheapskate. That's pretty interesting there. That's kind of cool. It goes with them. The nice green and everything. Goes with him. He is on the cheapskate, ready to do some damage. Now, of course, it has that little mechanism back there where you can kick. I'm probably going to mess the whole thing up once I actually initiate the whole kick of the kickstand or the cheapskate. But you can't tell me that doesn't look cool. I mean, I know it's big. I know he's a big dude, and I mean, it's a skateboard. Skateboards are not supposed to be that big. This thing right here is not supposed to be that far up on his back. I mean, it could be. Even when you have a Playmates version, I mean, it's kind of like right here. And that tail, man, that tail, it's right there. You see that. But, I mean, legitimately, I mean, it's just a board that's trying to get him from point A to point B. It can work. It's not an exact fit. It doesn't have to be. So it rolls, and I'm just going to try this really quick. See what happens. See if he stays. Yeah, trick. Okay. All right, so yeah, we're back. But yeah, you see how it goes. Pretty cool looking figure, man. I like it. And if you have a cheapskate, he can work with it. So if you have a cheapskate, don't get rid of him. Let them play. Let the cheapskate be used for the regular Playmate turtles that you have, NECA turtles that you have. I don't know. I mean, I know it's kitty. However, judging from how this looks, I mean, you can probably put some paint on this thing, some stickers or whatever, make it look a little bit more gritty, dare I say. Maybe paint the wheels and not have them be so orangish or light red or whatever you want to call this. Make it darker red. You want to paint that. Make the whole thing darker to where, hey, you know, they use a cheapskate now. You can do whatever you want to do with this. Absolutely 100%. I got another one. So if I get Donatello, he would definitely be on this other one. Or somebody else. I don't know. They're too big for the Joy Toys. So, and then they're most likely going to be too big for the NECA, the last Ronin one. So, I don't know, man. And I'm not getting the Samurai Force ones. They're a little bit bigger, which could fit just, I mean, possibly just like the Playmates onto this. I don't know. Anyway, really cool figure. I like him. I have fun with this. I have fun. Hope you have fun watching it. And if you get this, I hope you have fun doing various with him, because this is pretty cool. That's a cool looking picture right there. I'm going to take some good pictures with this guy. But that's it, man. That is pretty much it. This is, again, Leonardo from the Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird's original design. Happy to have him in my collection. Good to see you, Leonardo. You've been my boy from day one. That's the end of the video. I appreciate you for watching. Thank you so much, man. Keep on collecting. Have fun with your collection. Again, it gives you that nice bit of dopamine. Oh, also, by the way, I'm pretty sure you've been watching or listening to the news, and we had like a small little scare for some folks where China or the U.S. Postal Service said they're not going to be shipping anything from China anymore, or it was suspended until further notice. And then after a few hours, you know, not even a full half a day, next you know, they recanted their decision, reneged on us. Nah, we good. We're going to keep doing it. It was like the TikTok thing. Like, oh, my TikTok is banned, and no, it was back. Like, okay. So, nothing happened, right? But then again, you know, you still got the whole tariff deal. So we'll see how is that going to affect us with ordering things from AliExpress and so forth and so on. And even Japan, like Ami to order like some Mayfix figures, or what was that, Hobby Japan or whatever that thing is called. Either way. So we'll see how it's going to work. But rest assured, you can still order from AliExpress. I know I did. I ordered me my CT Venom Spider-Man. So we'll see how that works, how fast I'll get it, and so forth and so on. It's already done, I've already paid, so I'm just waiting for it to come. So, again, appreciate you. End of the video. Have fun collecting, because collecting is fun. I'm out of here.